We are 22S Radio. 22S Radio is 22smedia.com and 88.1 FM KKJZ HD3 Long Beach, Los Angeles.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and now our World Broadcasting Tag Team Champions of the World and a Cruiserweight Champion.
I'm Ethan.
I'm James.
I'm Rob.
And this is episode 100 of Beyond the Ropes. We are BTR Pro Wrestling Talk. As always, I'm your host, Ethan, alongside the analyst, James, and of course, on the controls, the producer himself, Rob. And this is exciting. Episode 100. This is our special 2-hour celebration right here on 22S Radio.
2 hours, 100th episode. Obviously, I haven't been a part of all, or I said 200, I think, right? 100 episodes. I'm aging you guys more than you guys deserve, or more than you guys
all of us
are willing. But yeah, excited to be here to celebrate the 100th episode with you guys. Like I was saying, I haven't been here for all 100 episodes.
Neither have I.
So first of all, thanks for having me. On top of that, you guys have been here for a majority of those episodes, so congratulations to the both of you.
Remember, on occasion I tagged you in when Ethan was gone, so I need you.
I mean, whatever it takes. I mean, you got to 100 episodes, Rob. You're getting old.
We're here. We're triple digits.
Triple digits now. So. What's the goal now? We trying to get to 4 digits? We're taking a couple hundred digits at a time.
Well, I think we're trying to get the Twitch stream working, which we opened up a Twitch account early today.
Yeah, and then we missed the high spot, and
unfortunately, it's not working here. But
it's not working.
We'll get the handle on that. You know, hopefully.
There's a lot of people on the WWE roster who aren't working either. So.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what's going on.
So we'll get into all that.
Definitely. First, as always, we like to introduce ourselves by giving some plugs to ourselves. Just once or twice.
We gotta put ourselves over, Ethan.
We gotta put ourselves over.
We gotta put ourselves over at least once.
Absolutely. It's the 100th episode. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? We've done it 99 times. Let's do it one more time.
One more won't hurt.
At least. So, as always, you can find us on Facebook. Facebook.com/Beyond the Ropes is where you can give us a like right there, as well as we post predictions. Videos are uploaded there. I believe all 99 episodes thus far are currently uploaded to Facebook, and we post additional content there as well. We are also on YouTube. Just search up Rob Flores Media, or search up Beyond the Ropes, and you'll find, once again, all 99 episodes uploaded there. Hopefully you'll find episode 100 uploaded there very soon in the near future. And on Twitter, you can follow the show's account at Real BTR Radio. That is at Real BTR Radio. BTR Radio has 2 R's in it, where we post comments, usually just me and James replying to them, but that's alright. We're sharing our thoughts and opinions and sharing some valuable information. You can follow me individually at EthanNB95. You can follow James at
JHW Reporter,
and Rob at
Rob Flores Media.
And I think that's all the plugs we have. We are on Twitch.
You go ahead and follow that on Beyond the Ropes. So what is it? Twitch.tv/Beyond the Ropes, all one word.
There you go.
And we'll try and get that live next week.
At least the name was available.
Yeah, it was. We were
excited.
excited.
I was kind of surprised by that. So
we were excited by that. But anyways, so this is a special 100th episode that we have done over the last, about almost a little over 3 years now, since Rob and I started the show over in our previous station. But let's give them a little history. The show happened because of a little Rob being a sly individual. I don't know if have you heard the story? I think you have.
I think I heard of it, but
let's go through it.
Maybe not if he's being categorized as a sly individual.
Well, it's a little sneaky individual. It started in spring 2016, where Rob was hosting a show, the formerly known Balkan Spotlight at WPMD, and he invited me. He messaged me. I don't remember. I think it was a Facebook message. He contacted me asking if I could be on his show, and at that time he had various guests on. He had, I believe, former editor-in-chiefs on there. He had, police individuals, members of clubs and
He
all
had
that.
Rita from the Power Rangers on there.
That's right. That was
Yeah,
over there.
I'm
That was
I'm
Yeah.
jealous.
Wow.
I'm
Wow,
so
yeah.
sad that I was unaware of
Yeah, but he had a number of various guests, and he contacted me asking to be on. I assumed he wanted to talk about the newspaper because I was on the newspaper. I was the news editor, so I was like, okay, I want to talk about the news. All right, my first time on radio. I get there, we spend a good maybe 10 minutes, if that, talking about the newspaper, and Rob just makes a complete 180 to bringing up wrestling
this. And got into the wrestling talk, huh?
just out of nowhere. So, Rob, bring up why you had me on as a guest.
I heard you were the quiet one in the corner, and then I'm like, I'm trying to tell my advisor I'd like a new show, and like he's like, well, what would you like to do? I'm like, I know I do interviews, but I don't want to be known as the one that does interviews. And I'm like,
Brought in
you
your
don't
horizons.
underestimate Ethan. He may appear quiet to the general public in class, but once you get to know him, or once you see his social media, it's like, oh, wrestling expert, I hear.
Yeah, I think like to follow up with that, I actually had Ethan for class last semester,
Yes.
and he was like super quiet. And
Well-
I think I finally ended up, and I think I was talking to you about, because you weren't going to be on the show one day, and I was like, oh hey, I'm going to be doing the show because you're not there, or something like that.
Mhm.
I think just kind of from there.
I think you were on Rob's show.
I was on
and
Rob.
then
the
you stuck
other
around
show,
for.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Because
right.
I believe I was here for when you were here.
Were you okay?
But yeah, you were gonna be on. But yeah, in class, nobody needs to know my business. That's
You trying to get your study on?
keep it low. Yeah, keep it on the down. But anyways, getting back to the story, Rob, as Rob mentioned, he wanted a wrestling show, and at that time, our advisor Casey, he didn't think Rob could pull that off. No one wanted to listen to a wrestling show.
He thought it was too long to talk wrestling.
Yeah, he didn't think there was enough information to go out there and discuss.
Oh, if he only knew.
Absolutely.
I guess he
And,
did know after a while, right? He found out.
I guess he found out, indeed. So Rob brought it up to me after the show was done about doing a show together on the station, and we decided to do that. So
So he did a test run with you and you didn't even know.
It's because I knew it was
Yep.
Casey's planning period. He was there in the lobby listening the whole time.
Oh, that's why he's
I see
sly.
He was
Yeah,
sneaky.
okay,
sneaky.
there you go.
Yeah, but he was sneaky on two different parts. He was sneaky on Casey's part and my part as well, because I didn't know anything that was going on until after the show. So he mentioned it. He said he's gonna try and talk Casey into it, and I didn't hear anything all summer. I was like, okay, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I think I told a few people maybe that it could happen, but I thought nothing of it.
We had to audition like anybody else.
Yeah, so summer passed, and it was like the first week of school, and I was like, well, I haven't heard anything from Rob about doing a show, so I kind of just assumed it wasn't going to happen. He contacts me, I think it was like the first day of school or something. It was one of the first days. He's like, can you come by the station so we could do a rehearsal or whatever, because an audition, because Casey wanted to hear us. I'm like, okay, I guess. I'm like, it was like the first day.
Oh, really? Like, you didn't tell me yesterday?
Yeah, so it happened. I don't think it happened that day. I think it was probably later that week or something. But it eventually did happen. I believe it was like, what, a 10-minute
I
drive
know
home?
we tried to come up with like the most like basic of
The
basic.
generic, yeah.
Yeah, like this is a baby face, but we sounded like we were reading.
Oh, you tried to
He
go
wrote
through
down
the wrestling
the lingo. Yeah, he had a list written down of what we were going to talk about. And yeah, it was a little too on the nose, I guess,
Mhm.
choreographed. But scripted, I should say.
Yeah. Once we put the paper away, that was it. He was like, "Oh, okay." At first I wasn't sure, but once you guys put the paper away,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't. Don't go off the script.
You gotta go natural,
Mhm.
natural a little bit,
Mhm.
and so that's exactly what we did, and we got the gig, and that semester we did probably 15 shows probably. I think that's per semester. Next semester we ended up doing 2 days a week. We got 2 shows, and we hit up to I believe 44 episodes in that station, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but it's around 40 something episodes. Because I remember doing like the 4 Horsemen thing, and then I think we had like a huge sign off there, and I thought that was gonna be it for a while because I
you
didn't.
should see. When I thought it was gonna be the last episode for a while, I was like, I want Ethan to do impressions.
It was terrible. I'm never doing that again.
Can you at least tell us who you
I
attempted
don't
to-
remember honestly,
and you-
but
you
it's
just
available on YouTube. I'm sure you can find it.
Look back in the archives.
Yeah,
on,
for sure.
On YouTube, just look up Rob Flores Media.
Yeah, just search up Beyond the Ropes. Probably
Beyond the
episode 40 something, 44 I think.
First thing I was thinking was that let's
It's a
see
long
Ethan's
episode.
Hogan.
Yeah, it was a long
Oh,
episode.
you trying to make it do Hogan?
He's trying to make me do crazy stuff. Yeah, but so once we did that run, we eventually came over here, 22S Radio, spring 2018. You were already here for a semester, but this was my first semester, and we did the show for about a year. Earlier this year.
Even when I came back, I only brought the interview one first for a while.
Yeah,
I was waiting on you
At the beginning of this semester?
when I first came, because he transferred a little later.
Yeah, he
okay,
came.
yeah.
He came one semester earlier. Casey, I don't know if you knew this, but Casey asked me to do the show, Beyond the Ropes over there, and I was like, okay, but it never happened. I was like, I can't do it with Rob.
He said,
So-
okay.
So it never happened, but we brought it back over here, and we did it for a year, and then James came along this spring. Kind of
Yes,
natural.
it
It
did.
wasn't planned. We didn't.
Yeah, it really was not planned. Even though I had been following what you guys were doing for years.
I didn't know that. Right? So-
Yeah.
We're still wondering, who's Hogan, who's Nash? I called dibs on Hall.
Oh,
On Hall.
we're the NWO apparently. I don't know.
I'm not tall. Well, I mean, so I've run. I mean, they're all tall.
You are the third man technically.
I mean, so I'm Hogan then.
You're Hogan.
That's fine with me. He
I'm
made the
Nash.
most money, so.
I'm Nash. So I just call it. I'm
That's
cool.
fine with me.
I created the wolf pack.
There you go.
There you go. All right, so we settled that. Anyways, James came along, the third man, the Hogan of the group, I guess.
Oh, we should have had a whole build up and everything.
We should have, huh?
Yeah, that would have been great.
It's all good.
Get a whole storyline.
That's not what we do here on Beyond the Ropes. We just kind of do it as we go.
We just call him the ring.
Absolutely. So,
Or maybe Ethan has a hidden steel chair under the desk.
oh, yeah, that's not hidden. It's, I'll leave it in plain sight. But yeah, it's exciting stuff. So now we've been doing this as a trio for almost 2 semesters, and it's been going great. And we're going to continue to do it as long as we possibly can. And we're always trying to evolve the show. We now have a Twitter account, as we plugged at the start of the show. And we now, as of today, have a Twitch. We are working on that, but we will eventually figure that out, and maybe some other things coming up. And before we hit commercial break, I do have an announcement to make. I am working
Uh-huh.
on a documentary for us
Oh,
for
word?
YouTube. It's just
Okay.
I'm gonna do it myself. It's not a big
No,
budget
that's
thing.
fine. Okay.
I was getting worried at first. I thought he said he was working. Those
No.
And then the
already.
camera
No.
crew comes running in the door, like, I'm like, oh my god.
You're not retiring just yet.
Not yet. I ain't calling it quits yet. But I kind of been thinking about doing something of a bit of a history. Kind of. I know we ran through the show of the history of the show right now, but wanted to share it with the world in a little bit of a more detailed perspective.
Are you gonna need some of my baby pictures?
Um,
Or you're not going that far back?
We could. I think we could now. I mean, that would be a good idea. A little bit of perspective for sure.
Oh, look what I started.
Yeah, look what you did. No, we don't have to go that far, but I definitely think getting some background for all three
Oh,
of us.
definitely.
I would definitely like to do by next year release a mini documentary. I don't know, maybe it's like a 30-minute thing where we'll each talk about our experience on the show and the history and all that stuff, and
Cool.
our love for the sport of professional wrestling and so on and so forth. So if you see me just recording on my phone, it's for the documentary. So
No, that sounds like a good idea, actually.
I think it's
Looking forward to that.
It's a nice little side project I kind of been interested in doing. So I want to test out my video editing skills as well. So we'll see how that goes. But it will be called We Are BTR. So be on the lookout for that at some point in 2020. It's not going to happen in the next couple of months, but hopefully before summer. So it's a little bit of a process, but we will get there eventually. Now, that's later. Let's talk about today. This is our 100th episode.
Oh, yeah.
We've got our fantasy league draft,
Yes, we do.
and it's happening. I hope you guys came prepared. Rob, are you
I'm
prepared?
I'm a little nervous. I don't know what
I
to
hope
do
you have your
yet.
roster. I hope you have your
Uh,
rosters ready because
He
I wrote down
emailed
mine.
he emailed
Yeah,
you the thing.
yeah. But I'm
Alright.
also like curious at the same time. Like, if, we don't want every member of a tag team. We just pick the one person or something like that.
You could do that.
You can do that,
You would
so-
you would disrupt a lot of planning.
you would
you would cause
ruin it.
you'd cause some chaos. That's for sure.
For sure. But I'm gonna go over the rules after we come back from commercial break, and then we're gonna hit our very first round. I don't know if I explained it to you, Rob, but I did to James.
Mm.
We're gonna do this in 6 rounds. Every round, each of us get 5 picks.
Okay.
So we're gonna do. I did not download the randomizer, so we're gonna have to.
Do the old paper hat trick.
We
Yeah,
gotta
paper
keep
hat
track
trick.
of who's taken and stuff like that.
Yeah, I have the.
We'll keep track.
I
We'll
have
keep
it.
track
Okay.
of. You can
Don't
open
worry.
the doc on your email too. We have.
Alright.
I shared that with you guys, but yeah. So we'll keep track of it. We'll figure out who has the first pick.
When we
Here in a
return,
minute,
we'll
yeah.
do it
I know, yeah.
during the break. By the way, every round, we're gonna do the randomized selection, so that way everyone gets a shot to go first. We're not just gonna keep it the same order every time. So, but until then, we gotta hit a commercial break, and when we return, will be the first round of the BTR Fantasy League Draft. Like it. Solid first segment there. There we go. Good stuff.
Yep. Yeah, no, the documentary is a good idea. I like that.
26 to
Just
1.
gotta get inspired
And
to
Long Beach
stick
State's
with
beach
it.
pantry has reached 6,408 students.
Okay.
At the beach, we know no barriers.
Oh, the
It's a
randomizer
philosophy
we
that
need.
applies to everything
I mean, you
we
can
do.
do. Yeah, it's because I was gonna download on mine real quick, but I don't even have.
I don't.
Programming support for
I don't-
22 West Radio
I don't think I
is
brought
provided
paper
by
today.
Turkish Airlines.
Yeah, use that
With
notebook.
307 destinations
Put some running on that
worldwide.
notebook.
Turkish
By your name on
Airlines
paper
flies
and
to
then pick out
124
out of a
countries
hat.
and offers daily non-stop flights from Los Angeles to Istanbul and beyond.
Istanbul.
For more information, visit turkishairlines.com. Widen your world.
Wiki Jazz International
Yeah.
and
How many?
time traveling.
How many?
There's another
Here we
one after
come
that.
together
Just rip up 3
on
pieces real quick
22
before you
West
get back on the
Actually,
game.
every Fridays at 11
You're
p.m.
about them up.
Tune into Antonine Music presented by DJ Canopy on the corner of the Art Districts on Friday, happening 11 p.m. to midnight. If you want to call
Damn,
someone you
midnight.
love after the show.
That's a late show. Huh?
What happened to Bless the Lord? And why can't I
You have
listen
another
to Beach Center?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
putting them in.
we switched hours. You can now listen to Bless the
Another one
Lord at
after
2
that.
p.m. and you can listen to Beach Center reports and happy gospel music at 1 p.m. So after you listen to some boring reports, come listen to Bless the Lord here on 22 West Radio and 22westmedia.com. Have some fun. Adios every Wednesday. Woo!
Okay, Edie, tell us, what is your favorite 22 West radio show? Wrong answer, Edie. Try again. Wrong answer. It's Otaku Hourly. Otaku Hourly. You can listen to Otaku Hourly at 22westmedia.com. Wednesdays, 9 p.m.
You gonna do it on the air?
You ready?
Hi, this is Cassius, and this is Hui. We're the hosts of Listomania, and you're listening to 22 West Radio.
And we're back with our 100th episode special. I'm Ethan,
I'm James.
I'm Rob.
and this is Beyond the Ropes. We are BTR Pro Wrestling Talk. Now, as we said in previous shows, we are doing our special Fantasy League draft tonight. So, we are doing it in 6 rounds, and every round, each player, all 3 of us, will
Yep.
select 5 people. So, I'm going to go through the rules, make sure you guys are listening. I did send you guys the rules, so you
Mhm.
guys kind of know ahead of time. Rob, were you able to read the rules?
Yeah, I
Okay.
browsed through it.
I'm go through them again. All 3 players will choose 30 participants to join the roster, where the 30 members will earn the player points from their involvement in their respective shows. From the 30 members, each player must select 15 singles male competitors, 10 women competitors, 5 tag teams, and 5 wild cards. The wild cards can be male, female, tag team, or faction consisting of 3 or more members. The player may choose as many people as they want from a faction, so you do not have to select every member of the faction if you do not want them. For the first 3 rounds, this is a new rule I made earlier today.
That we made. Don't make it out like. Then
You did
yeah,
make it, yeah.
Well, I'm not thinking I made it, but
No, you did bring
it
it
was
up.
discussed.
Yeah, we did discuss this.
Yeah.
For the first 3 rounds, players can only pick up to 2 factions in order to give everyone a fair chance. So, in other words, not one person can have like 5 factions in their first 5 picks.
Yeah, right.
So you are only, for the first 3 rounds, you are only allowed to pick up to 2 factions in order to give everyone a chance. So, no woman can be included in the tag team category and will be drafted individually. So, originally we had tag teams in women's tag teams in this draft. However, we've ultimately decided, James and I have decided there aren't enough women, I think, to go around that we put on the roster. So
Right, that are featured heavily.
On the roster. So
right.
we decided just to split everyone up. Even if they're a tag team, they're gonna be split up. So
Right.
I mean, unless you draft them both. But,
Yeah.
they're gonna be drafted individually. Wrestlers must come from the roster provided. We have a list that we're not gonna go through everyone because there's so many people, but the 3 of us know, so that's what matters. Mainly consisting of WWE and AEW wrestlers, also features Impact Wrestling wrestlers and also NWA Power wrestlers, and I believe that's it, right?
Yep.
Should a wrestler get injured, the player may choose an alternate until the wrestler returns. So, I don't know if we want to go too specific on this, but if a wrestler is injured for like 2 weeks, do we still get an alternate or something?
So what we can do in that case is we'll kind of follow along the lines for fantasy football, and I'm sure there will be some things that come up along the way, but I think that it's a good point you mentioned, and for that we'll have, we can decide later if we want 1 or 2 spots, but probably not any more than 2. It's called the disabled list, and so we can just kind of stash someone away and you could pick someone up in the meantime, but as soon as that person comes back, you have to remove someone
Right.
from your roster.
Okay, so we'll figure that
Yeah,
out when
yeah.
we get there.
When we
If
get to it,
there.
yeah.
Hopefully we don't have to, but
Right, but you never know.
should a wrestler quit, get fired, get released from a contract, the player may replace the wrestler after confirmation of being on contract. So this is specifically, obviously, for WWE or AEW wrestlers. If they're not on a weekly program, obviously, none of us can earn the
Right.
points for that person anymore. So it wouldn't be fair for that player. So we would ideally allow them to replace the wrestler who is no longer contracted. How the draft will work. Go
What
ahead.
about people that were like big name free agents that we think are going to be signed on? Like, remember you mentioned Morrison?
He's not on
Yeah,
TV
whatever
yet.
happened to him?
He's not on TV. Ronda Rousey. She's not on the
Yeah,
list. She's not
so-
on TV.
So as soon as they come back,
We can. I know you were talking about
yeah,
it earlier.
I forgot what they said.
You said that the following week we can.
Right.
After they are
Oh, yeah.
back.
Mhm.
Go ahead. I don't know if you want.
So as soon as Ronda Rousey comes back, whoever has the lowest amount of points between the 3 of us, whoever the loser for that week is, will have the opportunity to claim Ronda. So whoever has the lowest amount of points can, and this can happen every week or whatever. It doesn't have to happen as soon as Ronda or someone comes back. So at the beginning of every week, whoever has the lowest amount of points has the first.
Has the option
Is first in line to swap out someone
for Ronda Rousey
for
or
Ronda
whoever.
or whoever. Yeah.
All right. So this is how the draft is going to work. One person starts off the first pick of the round after being randomly selected. I have a hat of names in here, and followed by the second player. So the second player will be selected as well,
Mhm.
and then the third. The order repeats for that round. Every round, the person that gets to choose first will be randomly selected. So we will do this every round,
Yeah.
so everyone gets a fair shot of going first. And this process will repeat for all 6 rounds.
Right.
The point system: 5 points for a victory, pinfall, submission, or knockout. 4
Mhm.
points for a victory, disqualification, countout, or forfeit. 2 points for just cutting a promo. and 1 point for just making an appearance or cameo on the show. 0 points for losing or making no appearance. Roster members can earn points for multiple categories as we agreed on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you cut a promo, you get points, and if you also win a match, you get those points too.
Mhm.
So, all right, let's get into it. We're already running out of time. So,
Okay.
who wants to
So-
pick? Who wants to go?
You go ahead. You go ahead and pick it.
Okay, I don't.
Okay, Rob, you making the first pick.
Making the first pick here.
It better be me.
Who is gonna be the first person to
I
draft?
don't know. He was pretty lucky that time. He's been. He
Yeah,
different
me,
types
right?
of
James.
Of course it's me.
James is going first.
That's right.
All right. So
He's
let's see
very,
who's
very
gonna go
lucky.
second.
Alright,
Hold on. Let
okay.
me pick who's gonna go second. Oh, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be last. Rob is second.
Yeah, you
Okay.
played yourself.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so I go first, huh?
So you get your first pick, and then we go to Rob, then me, then you go again.
Wow, I didn't think I was gonna have the first pick.
This is who's gonna be the hottest
I
agent
know, right?
pick.
I know.
It should be. Yeah, you can't mess this up, right? Oh. I'll go with Bray Wyatt, because why not?
Wow.
Yeah. I almost didn't do it, but I thought it would almost be crazy to do. So.
All right. So the Fiend Bray Wyatt goes in at the very first draft pick. Go ahead, Rob.
Montez Ford by himself.
Wow.
Who?
Montez Ford by himself.
He just split up the Street Profits.
Wow. That was,
Wow.
that's
That's
upsetting.
that's bold. Very bold. So you both have selected one male competitor. You have 14 male competitors left on your roster to choose from. I'm choosing a wild card. And I'm choosing a faction.
Oh, of course.
It's the
of
Undisputed
course,
Era.
it's the usual.
Oh, damn.
There you
God
go.
Dang it. I
There
forgot all
Oh
about
my
it.
gosh.
There we
How
go.
did I let you get away with that?
Number
Oh my
one
God.
from that's it.
No
That's,
wonder
I
why
won.
you were hurting over there.
All right. So
What is the list? Can you share that with me?
Yeah, okay, I'm sure.
That way I
I
can-
just like the
You're
whole
writing it
color
down.
coded
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
cool. That's fine. Right.
Yeah, I was gonna try and mark it here, but just share that with us so we can
Just
all
keep
have
up
that
with
too.
it.
Yeah.
All right. So you got the next pick. We're going four more times.
I'm shook.
That's right.
I'm shook. I wasn't
That's right. I had to get my boys,
Man, I can't believe it.
my guys. There we go.
Well, then I'll go with the OC.
You got a lot of gold.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
see, there you go.
OC.
Solid
There you
pick.
go.
Solid pick. I would
Yeah.
Okay.
not surprised they go early.
Yeah, I had to. I almost took him with the first pick, but it just.
Smart
Yeah.
pick.
I had to.
Since
Can I-
I need at least one then.
Oh, there you now. You got one. You're gonna go
Yeah.
for one. All right, Rob.
Share the list with me, and we can all type in
Yeah.
our own. But yeah, make your little pick.
Make your pick
I'll
first.
follow
If he picks the other,
the-
if he,
We'll do it during the commercial.
The four horsewomen
okay.
anime.
That's who you're picking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
so
but
you got
because they're-
three. So you got three of the four because Rhonda's not there.
Yeah, but are we doing that because of the women team?
I did count them as a faction.
That's fine.
I didn't
That's
count
fine.
them. I didn't count them as a tag team, but I counted them as a faction.
fine.
So
That's fine
yeah,
with me.
you got
That's
the
fine.
NXT horsewoman.
And
you're not on there?
okay, I can.
Alright.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
fine.
I'm not against that.
That's the only I think.
So what is it? Shayna and
Shayna, Marina, and
So
Jessica.
just push enter?
Yeah, just
Okay.
press enter.
And then.
Okay, so he did that. So that
That's my
means it's your
move?
turn.
Nine,
Yes.
five.
Yes.
All right, so I got. I'm gonna go with my guy. My guy.
You have another guy other than someone on the Undisputed Era?
No, I got. Let's see. What are the rules? The rules say 2 factions in the first 3 rounds, right?
Yeah.
Unlimited. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for my second faction then. For my second wild card.
Okay, but after you do this, then you can't.
I can't get any
Yeah,
more
yeah,
factions
yeah, okay.
until the 4th
Yeah.
round.
Yeah.
Jurassic Express.
What?
Okay.
It's Marco Stunt, Luchasaurus.
Oh, you took my guy off the
That's
board.
my guy.
No.
It's Jurassic Express.
That's
That's from
alright.
AEW.
That's all right.
Did you write it down? Or
Yeah.
you shared it?
Yeah, it's already shared.
All right.
You
So-
went he went a lot higher than I thought. I was not expecting that.
I couldn't risk it. I knew you were
Yeah.
going
Who's
after him.
next?
Yeah, he was on my. Okay, so it's my pick.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
This is our 3rd pick for the first round.
Yeah, for the first. Wow. I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns.
Oh,
Solid pick.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I don't even think I put. I'm not. I put him on my list. Well, too late now. Right?
Okay.
Solid pick. All right.
So I pick Tessa Blanchard.
No.
Solid pick.
No.
There we go. An
Oh
impact.
my
The first
God.
impact goes to Tessa Blanchard.
She
for her.
she was a sleeper. She was someone I was gonna go with.
Yeah.
Very late in the draft.
Well, not
I
that.
didn't think she'd go that high.
All right. Well, it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I go third. This
This
is my
is-
third pick.
This is not going the way I thought it would go.
I'll go for a female as well.
This is
We'll go.
not going the way I thought it would
We'll
go.
go for Io Shirai, NXT superstar
How
Io
do you spell
Shirai.
that?
Okay.
How do you spell that?
No, I-O,
Oh, I-O,
and then space,
uh,
and then S-H-I-R,
S-H-I-R-A-I.
A-I.
Okay.
So it's my turn again?
Yep, this is the fourth pick of the first round. So we got 2 more picks in this round. Yeah, there's some good ones already going. Huh?
Yeah, well, because now that you guys are taking all the people that
You need to have alternates. See, I wrote some alternates.
I'm gonna go with
over
Seth
here.
Rollins.
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh, you're going for the whole shield.
Well, you guys are over here playing games, taking all the people that I was gonna
Oh,
take later in the
right.
round. So
Seth
you know you're going
Rollins.
for big segments.
That was my first guy on the top
Yeah.
spot. I didn't pick him
Yeah.
though, but it's
Yeah.
all good.
Okay.
I gotta make it
Rob,
difficult.
Rob, this is your fourth pick here.
Leo Rush.
Okay.
That's a decent
Okay.
pick. That's a decent pick right there. I'm impressed by everyone's pick so far. I'm gonna go with Finn Balor.
Finn Balor, okay.
There we go.
Big names.
Big name, especially in NXT right now.
Okay.
All right, and then we got one more pick for this round.
Oh, we do, okay.
Yeah, so,
So
let's
is it-
make it count.
So
for this
whose
round.
turn is it? Did you just
Sure,
go?
it's
Who
your
did you
turn.
pick?
Finn Balor.
Okay, I was looking at Finn. Okay. I will go with. I'll go with Charlotte Flair.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Who?
Charlotte.
Oh, okay, Charlotte, okay.
I'll put it in. I'll add it
You got it.
in. Yeah, go ahead, Rob.
Okay.
Rob, this is your last pick for this round.
Alright.
Round 2 will happen toward the end of the show, and then we'll do 4 more
I
rounds.
cannot believe I haven't said it yet. R-Truth.
Yeah, there
Uh-huh.
it goes.
It's not
I'm surprised
surprising.
it took that long.
Surprise, surprise. R-Truth. I didn't even bother writing
I'm
it down. 'cause I
surprised.
knew I would be nice. I knew you wanted it.
Yeah, I thought for sure he would have gotten first. If
You got him on your list? Oh, there you go. Okay. So the last pick of the first round of this draft. Oh, so many options.
Oh my.
Man.
Oh yeah, with your little
Alright.
tip sheet.
My
over
little
there.
notebook here. I'm gonna go for my guy, Pete Dunne.
Oh, okay.
There you
I
go.
can see.
I got
that.
that.
Okay,
Pete
okay,
Dunne.
okay.
And there we go. That
Okay.
concludes the first round. And we gotta keep track of making sure we have.
We're gonna highlight on the list here who
Like,
had who.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out during the break, but
Of like the amount of talent.
Oh,
we
who has
can have
what?
15 male.
yeah,
players,
we'll
so keep track of that.
we'll do that right now.
Next up, go ahead. Do you have something?
I'm very impressed with everyone's picks.
So am I. I was not expecting this list,
Yeah,
this
I was
particular
not-
list.
No, I wasn't.
Solid
I wasn't.
list.
I wasn't.
Everyone got a good amount of talent.
And there's still a lot of good talent on the board.
Absolutely. And this is only the first round. Jeez. All right. So, since we got to go to a commercial break, we took a little long, which is fine. NXT won the ratings.
Yes,
Has
it
won
did.
the ratings 2 weeks in a row now against AEW. They got 800, I believe, this past week. AEW fell to 6 something.
Oh.
So
I mean,
big drop.
it's a big drop. We'll see
It
how.
was a holiday. We'll
It
see.
is a holiday. We'll see how AEW responds. I'm also curious. Obviously, I like to think a big role had to do with how the Survivor Series was played out, having some main roster guys come over and yada yada. But the NXT guys were put over very strong in the Survivor Series pay-per-view, and I think that is done intentionally to put an emphasis on that talent and have more people watching now say who is the Undisputed Era and et cetera, et cetera. So I think it will only do great things for NXT.
Without a doubt. And we're going to actually do a Survivor Series recap. It'll be a brief recap. Once we return from the break, I did have it for this segment, but it's alright. We ran over. It happens.
We're just calling it in the rain.
That's what we always do. So anyways, we're going to hit a quick commercial break, but when we return, we will have our Survivor Series recap. as well as the second round of the Beyond the Ropes Fantasy Draft, right here on Beyond the Ropes.
1 in 5 students on CSU campuses experience
idea.
food insecurity while
Okay,
in college.
so you saw
According
what
to
I
a
did?
Yeah.
study
So
commissioned
we're doing
by
that.
CSU
I was gonna say,
Chancellor
or you can make a
Timothy
slot for
White.
all
The Associated
15
Student
men
Beach
or
Pantry
whatever, but that might
operates
be
as
too
an
much.
official
But
food
you just
pantry
count
for
how
Long
many
Beach
you
State
have.
students.
Yeah.
The pantry
And then
provides
do it that way.
non-perishable food items for students.
So even though there's 3 on
Also
OC, I don't
housed in
count
the
them as
beach
3
pantry
singles.
is the
No,
Student Swap Shop program,
they're
Just
wild
a
aimed at
check.
cards.
providing students with an
Wild cards.
opportunity
Instead of
to
what?
Instead of
swap
faction?
unneeded or
Okay.
old school supplies.
They're considered
The
wild
Student
cards.
Beach Pantry exists
So what
on
am I
the generous
calling
donations
factions?
of students, staff,
They're in the wild
community,
card category.
and corporate
Okay.
giving.
So,
To
the
donate,
other thing is
visit
to-
ASI
More importantly, everyone go onto the list right now and highlight in the color that's yours. Highlight the people you drafted on the master list. So we're not looking through the master list. Because I was almost kind of hesitant to say
Yeah.
Seth, because I thought Seth was taken.
Right.
What's that color coded?
Yeah, but now on the master list,
sometimes fast,
that needs to be done too,
These
though.
songs are pretty and slow that touch your heart and soul. Classic hits at the beach. Now 2 hours on Mondays from 3 to 5 p.m.
Got something on
make
your
sure you
mind?
do- make sure you do it,
Talking
Rob.
about your mental health doesn't have to feel weird.
In fact, it's actually quite healthy.
Join us every Wednesday at 10 a.m. on 22 West Radio for Brains Are Sexy Radio, a talk show that explores topics of mental health in the lives of college students.
At Brains Are Sexy Radio, we believe a healthy
Really
brain is a sexy brain. So don't keep it bottled up. Be a part of the discussion at Brains Are Sexy Radio.
If you can, try and do Rob.
Yeah,
Don't you mind?
You're listening to 22 West Radio,
we
the
back
new
yet, or-
home of
Yeah,
KBH.
after the
After this?
And if you're listening on your
Okay.
desktop or through our website, you may want to take us along for the ride anywhere you go. It's so simple to do. All you have to do is download the free Radio FX app from the App Store. Then when you install it, just search for 22, type the number 22 in the search box, and then hit the star to favorite it. That way, 22 West Radio will always be at the top of your feed on the Radio FX app. It's Radio FX. It's free at the App Store. Do it today.
22 West.
And we're back with Beyond the Ropes, our special 100th edition. I'm Ethan,
I'm James.
I'm Rob.
and we're going to go over some Survivor Series that happened last week. We weren't on the air, but that's all right. We're here now, and we're going to give some results, a bit of a results, and a little bit of a reaction. Why don't we? So, without further ado, let me go through the list real quick, and let me see. I'm currently filling out Rob's card over here, but it's all good. Here we go. The kickoff show started off with a tag team battle royal. First off, I didn't think this match was fair for NXT,
Okay.
because NXT only had 2 tag teams, or 3, and Raw and SmackDown each had 4, so
Right.
it was highway robbery.
This was on the pre-show, right?
This was on the pre-show, so Raw had the OC, the Street Profits, Kurt Hawkins, and Zack Ryder. Oh, I lied. Never mind. I think it was it? What was it? SmackDown that had 4? SmackDown had 4. Raw and NXT had 3. But SmackDown had the Revival, Rude and Ziggler, Lucha House Party, Heavy Machinery, and NXT had Forgotten Sons, Breezango, and Imperium. Ziggler and Rude ended up picking up the victory, which was nice. SmackDown got the first victory. Not
Mhm.
bad. Triple threat NXT Cruiserweight title match. Leo Rush, who Rob just selected on
Yes, he did.
his crew, defeated Raw's Akira Tozawa and SmackDown's Kalisto. So it was a solid match. Cruiserweight match, can't go wrong with that. The last part of the kickoff show was the tag team title. Raw tag team title holders, Viking Raiders from Raw, took on SmackDown's New Day and NXT's Undisputed Era. This was a travesty of justice. I will not have this. This doesn't count. This was on the kickoff show, so it shouldn't have never counted.
Oh Lord.
Undisputed Era had a match the night before.
They did.
They were tired. They were obviously hurt. Viking Raiders got the victory. Secured.
They remain undefeated?
No, they had already lost a match. So what?
Okay. I don't
you
know
know.
what I'm thinking of it.
Yeah, no, none of these teams were undefeated, but Viking Raiders.
Oh,
got
the
win.
Viking. I'm thinking of. I don't know.
They were undefeated for the longest
Okay.
time. Yeah. They lost a World Cup match to Gals and Anderson. The official card started with Team NXT versus Team Raw versus Team SmackDown for the women.
Yeah.
I like this match because NXT had three left in the card: Rhea Ripley, Io Shirai, and Candice LeRae, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, because Tony Storm.
It was Belair.
Belair was eliminated and Tony Storm was eliminated.
Yeah.
So it was Io, Candice, and Rhea Ripley that went for their team, and got NXT on the board as well for a second time.
Mm-hmm.
So solid match. Next up, NXT North American Champion Roderick Strong took on Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura and United States Champion, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Very pleased with this.
Yeah.
Roderick Strong got a sneaky victory over him.
I'm kind of surprised, but again, I think that goes back to what I was saying. You know, they're really trying to make it a point, getting those NXT guys over. Hopefully, they got a nice bonus because they did the War Games match the night before.
I would hope.
And did Roddy have a match on the NXT Go Home show? Didn't he have a match with somebody?
No, it was a tag match. It was
because I know they're working hard.
It was
either
Bobby
way.
Fish and Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly took on the Revival in an excellent match. They went on for 20 something, almost 30 minutes, I think.
And then I know Cole was busy the whole weekend too, and we can get into that in a little bit.
Crazy. So poor Adam Cole. Sorry. NXT Championship match. Speaking of Adam Cole defended against two of my guys went against each other. Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
This was the best match of the card.
That's right. So it was a one-on-one match, right?
NXT title match.
And he had, so just to put in perspective what Adam Cole went through this week, that week, he had the one-on-one match with Pete Dunne, and Pete Dunne is no joke. The night before, it might have been like less than 24 hours before.
Yep.
He had the War Games match. Did that nasty spot, right? Was he on the other end of that through the table?
He went through. Ciampa put him through the table.
Right, and
nasty off the cage.
And then he was in the ladder match, right?
He was in the ladder match the week before.
Yeah.
And he still has an injured wrist, so he's.
Was that the week before? Wasn't that the same week?
That was the same week. That was the NXT. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Before.
And then whatever house show he may have had to do in between. Hopefully not.
No, I don't think
But just those
crazy.
are two gimmick matches. That.
And then a standard.
And then just
15-minute, 20-minute match
against the bruiserweight.
Yeah.
It was not. That's not a.
That's
not a cupcake match. That's for sure.
No, it was insane. Universal Championship match. The Fiend Bray Wyatt took on Daniel Bryan.
You first picked me, Jeff. Thank you very much.
That's right. You did get to pick him.
Yes, I did.
But that's all right. Solid match.
Yeah.
This wasn't as one-sided as the Seth Rollins match was, which I liked. They made the Fiend way too strong in that first match with Seth and the Hell in a Cell specifically. But I'm glad that this was kind of a little more back and forth. So
even though I would say we all kind of knew
Bray
was
Wyatt
going to win, but
solid match.
You're always going to get a good match again.
And they're continuing the feud. Looks like so. Going into TLC in a couple of weeks, we should expect something big, perhaps.
We'll see.
The Survivor Series triple threat match for the men's side: Team Raw, led by Seth Rollins, took on Team SmackDown, led by Roman Reigns, versus Team NXT, led by Tommaso Ciampa, who, as mentioned, was in War Games the night before and jumped off that
he was on
cage.
the other end of that spot as well.
Yep.
But,
phenomenal match. Walter was in this match, and he suffered his first loss in WWE.
I don't know if we count that as a lot. I mean, I guess it was a clean pin, right?
He got pinned by Drew McIntyre, which is very disappointing. The fans didn't like it the next night when it was brought up either. So, he's the NXT UK champion, and he was undefeated. And having him lose in a Survivor Series match like that is very underwhelming.
We had no idea who was going to be representing NXT until the day of.
Yeah, it was announced a couple hours, like 2 hours before. So it was a bit of a disappointment.
So I would say even to poor decision making. I mean, whether it was thrown together, they're waiting to see who's going to come out on healthy at the end of War Games. But maybe some more could have been done to protect Walter there a little bit.
He could have been counted out,
especially because he's mainly in the UK. probably done some stuff on NXT, but I mean,
sure.
a lot of people probably still haven't seen him.
Right.
And so for their first kind of
their major pay-per-view, like that exposure, it's
a
huge.
loss. So yeah.
So Roman Reigns ended up being the sole survivor. The guy you picked.
Yeah, I knew it.
It's all good. He ended up defeating a dominant Keith Lee. Keith Lee was impressive in this match. He gained a lot of fans, including rumor has it Vince McMahon himself.
That's the word. Yes,
so
he did.
that's good for him.
And there was that gift going around. It was like a fist bump between Roman and
after the match.
I think Roman even tweeted something more.
He did.
He went a little further than that. I think Keith Lee been around for a while. He doesn't look like a completely younger guy, and I think I've heard or seen him.
Well, in NXT, he's been around for about a year.
But even
and a half.
prior to that, I mean,
I don't know about too much.
I have to assume he's been around for a while. I have to look into that, but it should be fun to watch what becomes of him.
Without a doubt. Next up, we had the WWE Championship match: Brock Lesnar versus Rey Mysterio, 6-minute match. This was fun, and would have been fun if Rey would have won. Because did you see that? Did you see the end? Did you see the match? Did you see the end? At least.
Yes. I keep thinking about what happened on Raw with Rey.
Dominic came out,
and a lot of people were waiting for the turn.
No, it's too early for the turn.
Well, I mean, it's like someone like Good Mike says on YouTube. It's one of the YouTubers I listen to for wrestling. He said Dominic can't talk on the mic, so he couldn't be a heel even if they wanted him to be.
Yeah, it's still, he's young. He's still got time. He's still got time. But anyways,
what stood out about
the Rumble?
I know there was some cheap shots in there.
He blowed him. Get a chair shot.
Oh, that's right.
Double 619.
That's right. The double.
And then a double frog splash.
I was. Yes, I remember those two spots. I remember seeing that happen, and I was.
The crowd was into it.
I was praying that Dominic didn't botch either one of those spots.
No, he was good. He did well done. And in the main event, NXT Women's Champion Shayna Baszler took on SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley and Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch. The match was not necessarily well received by a lot of people.
Really?
I don't think there was much chemistry, to be honest. But it happens.
To be honest, I kind of forgot about this match.
Yeah.
Just because the Brock Lesnar match happened, then I was kind of like, okay, that's the end. And I was getting ready to turn it off, and then like there was more match, and there was like another match. And I was like, oh my god, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. I thought
it wasn't great.
Yeah,
it was fine.
It wasn't great.
Shayna won, so that was good.
That was good. Again, I kind of wasn't expecting the women to main event the show, only because they're not being pushed as heavy as they were last year.
Well, they were.
So again, I kind of forgot about it.
That storyline was the one storyline from the brand rivalry that was going on throughout the weeks. So that got the most attention.
Think so?
Yeah, it got the most attention for
sure. I feel like I didn't hear that much about it. I mean,
that was the one that was most.
Becky
that was the one that with the most consistent story.
Okay.
So, anyways,
other than Bobby Lashley.
Oh dear, that wasn't even on the card. That was a Starrcade. Anyways, let's get into the second round, shall we?
Yes.
We got 10 minutes to go for this first hour, so we gotta get through the second round. You guys ready?
Yeah, you need to randomize it though.
I'm gonna randomize it.
Because if it's up to me, I'd get the first pick.
Yes, we'll see.
I still might.
Oh, again, the same thing?
Yeah.
We're just getting started, buddy.
All right, second round.
He has the paper in his hand.
We'll start with.
James.
James.
Yes.
He's very lucky.
I swear, if it's you again, I'm gonna be very happy. Sorry, I got the guys.
You got the guys you wanted.
Pretty much. So. Hey, it's me.
Yeah, there you go.
It's me.
Second.
So I go second, and unfortunately,
Rob is third.
Yeah, you're third this round.
Okay, so I go first again.
Yep.
This is great.
You go ahead.
I'm really sad that you took Tessa Blanchard, and I don't know what you two are up to.
I don't know. I'm really glad you guys are nice enough though to not take R-Truth though in the first round.
You can have him. You can have him. But I was very impressed with the performance of Rhea Ripley, and I am going to go with Rhea Ripley. One,
good pick.
I can't believe she's only 23 years old and is already
phenomenal. She's a star.
Doing her thing. Bright future for her. And if someone's going to take the NXT title off of Shayna, it is going to be Rhea Ripley. Yeah. So that will be my first pick for the second round.
Who's going to type that down?
I will.
You're going to, okay. Are you keeping track of that list? Can you keep track of that list?
I will keep, yeah.
And then one of us will do your...
Okay, yeah, if you want to do that.
Rhea Ripley. All right, so I got the second pick then, right?
Yes, you
all
do.
Right.
I know you're new to that whole second pick thing.
I know, second pick. What? All right, so... Next up, I have my list right here. Look at that.
that's
Surprise,
amazing.
surprise. I'm going to go with my guy, the Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Not a bad pick. He was on my list as well.
All right, Rob, you're next.
Okay, I'm gonna pick Nick Jackson without the whole faction thing.
Wow, just
Wow.
Nick Jackson.
Yeah.
Why don't you take the team?
Take
Wow.
You know it doesn't count against your roster.
You're welcome to take the whole team. I don't want the other buck.
He doesn't even want. Yeah, who wants a single buck? Well, Rob does, but still.
Apparently, that's Okay. I mean, I guess I'm not gonna dock you for it. All
Yeah,
right,
I mean-
James, you got next. What do you got? I mean,
wow.
that'll count for your singles, guys. So.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
Okay. Actually, so that was a blue.
Second.
Let me make sure I get the list here. Oh no, you were red.
I'm
right?
red.
Okay, so for my second pick of the second round,
Mhm.
I will go with. It's not too early. Still a little too early to go there.
You guys have enough women on your rosters?
I think so. Yeah, we should. There should be enough
I
women.
should. You know what? If I don't, I will now because
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch.
Good one.
You know he's going for the. Oh, okay.
Well, I
You're
mean,
going for the
I'm
throat,
getting
aren't you?
yeah, I mean, you guys are leaving all these good people. I had to search the list to make sure she
Yeah.
wasn't taken
All right.
because I thought for sure someone had taken her.
Well, you know what? I need a woman on my roster
You
because
bet.
you're taking them all now.
I
apparently.
mean,
But that's all right. I'm gonna go for someone in the NXT roster. I'm gonna go with who do I got? Let's see. Let's actually, I lied. I'm gonna go for Asuka.
okay, it's not horrible
I mean, she was undefeated for
She was
almost
undefeated.
1,000 days.
until she lost to my pick, Charlotte. So,
Well, everyone loses to Charlotte apparently.
yeah. Well, not
Actually,
not lately.
Asuka did beat her last week using the green mist, but she still beat her. So
Yeah.
it's all good. Rob, you got
so
next.
I'm gonna pick Sammy Guevara without the inner circle.
Ah,
You're just breaking up all. Okay, so I think we need to clarify here. With
Go ahead.
with some of these picks being taken,
that
and
splits
they're-
up the faction.
it's splitting them up, so they're no longer.
You can pick up the rest of the faction. If
That's
there's
a little messy though.
It's a little messy, but I think
You just write a note, say accept so and so, like that's already been
Yeah.
picked.
That's a little messy. That doesn't
Do you
matter
want
to
to
me.
split? I think we'll keep them
All right,
for
that's
now.
fine.
For now, we'll see what happens.
That's fine
If
with
Rob
me.
keeps splitting them up, then we may have to.
Okay.
But we'll see.
So whose pick is it now?
You're next. You got this third
Okay.
pick. Third pick of
I will go with. I feel like I have some wiggle room here. I do think he deserves his pick, but I haven't heard much from him.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with the Velveteen Dream.
Solid pick in purple, by the way.
Yes.
There he
Yeah,
is.
he's the guy.
Well, you know what?
Let's
I'm gonna
make-
go for an Impact Wrestling
Okay.
guy. Because why not? I got Ace Austin.
Okay.
He is currently the X division, or as he likes to say, the Triple X division.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a character, all right,
I'll go
but
for
he's got potential. Go
Colt,
ahead.
Colt Cabana.
Okay.
Oh, from NWA Power, the first
The
NWA
first power guy is
pick.
off the board.
There you go, Rob. All right, fourth pick, James. I'm writing down your list for you.
Okay.
Just so you
uh, uh,
I might have picked Ace a little too early, but that's right.
I'm gonna go with.
Up.
Wait.
Up.
Wait a minute. I'm looking at rosters here. I'll take Cody by himself.
Cody. Oh,
I like that.
That's a good pick.
I like
Okay.
One, because I'm not dealing with that elite confusion. Not having the
It's a
other.
little confusing.
Yeah.
I will say it's a little.
I'll just take Cody by himself.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm okay with that.
You guys are definitely splitting the
Yeah.
elite, for sure. That's not a problem. What do I got? I got a huge list here. I should really look at it, huh? I got a tag team. You guys, we still have tag teams in this. You know, I don't think you guys have picked any.
Oh.
But
maybe
I've got one, Mustache Mountain,
Okay.
which features Tyler Bate and Trent Seven. So I got Mustache Mountain.
I'm taking Frankie Kazarian by himself.
Wow, splitting up SC, really you have to do that, Rob?
He's just
You're
there's
just-
no
you're-
tag team divisions in this. Okay.
You know, you're only hurting yourself here, Rob, because you're not taking everyone that could earn multiple points for you. You're just hurting.
No, I got plans for tag teams.
Oh dear.
We'll have to. We'll work through that.
We'll see what happens.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna leave him with the other guys anyways.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. At this point, it's not really worth it. But last pick of this second round, so make it count.
Is for everybody?
Yep.
Um.
For this round.
Well, I just picked Cody, so is it not my turn anymore? It's
No,
your
we all
turn.
picked.
Oh, you went mustache.
I went mustache. He went Frankie Kazarian.
Okay, I see it now.
Last pick, make it count. I gotta look at my roster, make sure I got some picks here.
I'm gonna go with.
No, I know for pick.
I need a tag team, but I'm not gonna do that just yet because I'm gonna go with. Is Ciampa off the board?
No,
We're going with
he's
Ciampa
still
then.
available.
Dear, that was my last pick here.
Yeah, we're going with Ciampa.
Wow, you literally stole my last pick
Yeah,
here.
I had to. He was just sitting there.
He was literally gonna be my next pick. I was not, prepared for that. Okay.
Blindsided.
It's alright. It's alright. So now I gotta pick someone else here. This is the last pick, and I'm gonna go with Keith Lee.
Oh.
Okay.
You wanna?
I got the Lucha Brothers.
We'll talk.
Wow, both of them.
Yeah.
Well, that's a tag. There you finally you got.
Wow. Maybe we shouldn't say anything. He might.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't split them up. All right. So there is it in.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Awesome. So that's gonna do it for us for this first hour. When we return, we're getting straight into the third draft. You do owe us, by the way. James owes us.
I owe some jumping jacks. I do.
We'll save it. We'll save it.
We'll
for
save
later.
it for the end.
Yeah, we'll save it for later.
Yeah.
But when we return, we're getting into our third round right here on Beyond the Ropes. We are 22S Radio. 22S Radio is 22smedia.com and 80.1 FM KKJZ HD3 Long Beach, Los Angeles. And we're back with episode 100 of Beyond the Ropes. I'm Ethan.
I'm James.
Rob.
And we are BTR Pro Wrestling Talk. Episode 100 is huge. We've already kicked it off with some memory lane business. We've had our first 2 rounds of the fantasy draft. We're going to continue round 3 in just a matter of moments. Talked about Survivor Series a little bit of NXT. But we're just going to get into the draft because it's taking up a lot of time. And honestly, we got 4 more rounds to go.
I'm
so
having fun, to be honest.
I'm having a blast, honestly.
Yeah.
But it is taking up some time, so we got to get it right into it. We're going to get into round 3 right now. Excuse me, while I think.
Oh yeah,
We gotta get a pick. What does Rob got over there? He's got a stash of something.
I know. Rob's digging in his bag. Maybe
No,
he
I
got
was-
some tricks.
All right,
Just
all
in
right.
case the
You got
battery
some,
of
you got
the,
some
of the
tricks from tomfoolery over there.
So you're gonna be the first pick. Like, did you make a deal with someone, or what's going on here? James is once
He's
again.
extremely lucky.
It just the chips fall where they. Yeah.
Okay, let's see who gets second.
Oh, I can hate it.
Oh, Rob, look at that. You got second. Congratulations. So, I go last once again. It's alright, I still got the best roster, so.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I mean, how did I get the Undisputed Era? I don't
Yeah,
you guys didn't even see that one.
Okay, I messed up on that.
Yeah,
So
you
I
did.
got a quick question. Do
Go
you
ahead,
get
quick question.
anything of gaming, like if your person has gold?
What was that?
We didn't talk about that.
If they win a title.
If they have a championship, we did not really talk about that. We can discuss it maybe if we want to. I
We
don't know
could
if
probably discuss it. I think if there's I think the points maybe need to be awarded if someone wins a title.
Sure, we can add that. Yeah, if they win a title.
If they win a title, yeah.
If they, not necessarily.
We'll work it out. We
We'll
can work it out after because
Yeah, it's a whole process.
there's something else too that I can.
All right.
But I don't want to confuse. Okay, so I have the first pick again.
Yes,
Wow,
you do.
we should just not even randomize anymore. Just let me have the first pick.
Let's not.
No?
Go ahead.
Well, okay, so I will go with. So I need a tag team. That's correct. I need a tag team.
You currently have none,
Hmm,
from my calculations.
right.
There's some good tag teams out
There are some good tag teams. I'm looking because I was ready to shout one out, but I want to make sure I'm not. doing this right. I'm gonna go with the Revival.
Solid.
Nice.
Solid tag team.
Now,
They were on my list,
okay.
but you got it. Good job.
Of course, it dropped ass. What are they?
That's what they say.
Well, yeah, saying and doing, I guess.
Rob, you're next.
Now, I know he's not yet on TV, but he will be on some capacity. I know he will.
Is he on the list?
Yeah,
Okay.
Xavier Woods.
There you go. And he splits up the
Yeah.
New Day. I should have grabbed him. That's alright. That's fine.
Why, Rob? Why? Why is
I
this
just
a
feel
thing?
like eventually he needs to be king of the ring.
Oh, no.
In like a year when he returns, you realize it's like a dead pick, right? You should have
No,
just
he'll
picked up
be
the whole
there
New
soon.
Day. That's,
Alright.
oh dear. I don't know, what is a disaster? I shouldn't have
Are
given
you
the-
sure you don't want to pick the New Day?
No, I'm
a
sure.
whole.
I'm sure.
Alright.
Well then, I've got Matt Riddle.
Alright, not bad. Up
Matt
and coming.
Riddle.
He's on TV often. I'm not going to knock you for that
He's a
one.
staple in NXT. Alright, you got next, James. Second pick of the third round.
Okay. So Matt Riddle was taken by
Me.
you.
Yours truly. Red.
You're red.
Yeah, we're doing the color.
No, I know. I'm trying
Yeah.
to remember.
Just for the listeners.
Yeah, I'm just trying to mark the list down so I don't yell out a name that's already been called. I'll go with the. A returning Sheamus.
Okay.
Sheamus just returned, by the way, last week on SmackDown, and he may be getting a nice push. So
Samoa Joe.
Because he doesn't like the shorty G's out there.
apparently not.
He's not very fond of them.
You got Samoa Joe, Rob?
Yep.
All right, that's one of my picks. That's all right. That's okay. I made enough room for backups.
I'm okay with, if Samoa Joe is not going to return to the ring anytime soon, I'm okay with giving commentary as promo points.
Oh,
Your thoughts?
that's a possibility for sure. I need some women on my team, so I'm gonna go with Kairi Sane. At the other half of the Kabuki Warriors, who were originally a team, but because of limitations here, couldn't draft them both at the same time. So it's alright. Got them both. Next up, this is the fourth. Right? No.
I started off with, my last pick of the last round was Ciampa.
Ciampa. So this is only the third pick of the third round. Third pick of the third round, sorry.
So, a lot of split tag teams.
Unfortunately.
Trying to find a sleeper. Someone, I'll keep these off the board.
We can, I think we could agree that, or decide that leftover tag teams could count as tag teams if they were in a faction originally.
Okay,
For example,
well, I'll take Kofi and Big E.
That's okay, but that would count. That would count as a tag team.
Yeah,
We would count it. Not as a faction anymore, because
As a tag team, yeah.
as a tag team. So it would
Right.
put Kofi and Big E for you.
Nice.
That's a solid pick.
I'll take Breezango.
You took my tag team, so
Australia and tag team, don't you?
I'm doing alright on tag teams. Actually, you know, I should probably add another tag team. I've got AOP.
Not bad.
Do they still got the manager or no?
Nope. But
Well,
they
they're
are getting a
running-
push right now.
running
They're
with
running
Seth
roughshod right now.
Rollins, yeah.
So they're up and coming for sure. So I got AOP. And next up, this is the fourth pick of the third round for
There's
James.
still a lot of good talent out there.
There is. Reminder, there are AEW and Impact and NWA Power guys. So
There's
just throwing it out there.
I think I'm gonna go ahead with. I'm gonna go with Baron Corbin.
King Corbin, as he's known now. That's I mean, he's a consistent.
That's what I was
Consistency.
going for there. He's
Consistency.
consistent. He may not win, but he's gonna.
He's there.
Yeah.
He's got a pretty impressive win record actually.
Yeah.
Just defeated Roman Reigns a few weeks ago. So. Rob, it is up to you next. This is the fourth pick of the third round for you.
Matt Hardy.
Solid pick.
A surprising pick.
Yeah, not a bad pick, I would say. Next up, I've got next, and I'm gonna go with I'll go with Bianca Belair. That's right. You know what? You've been taking my people, so it's about time to get someone.
But Montez.
Montez is gonna be separated.
Oh.
They're not even on the same brand anyways. Doesn't really matter. Alright, this is the last pick of the third round, guys. This is it. Who you got, James? Think long and hard.
I mean, not really. Well, let me make sure they're not on the list. Daniel Bryan.
That was quick. That was a quick choice.
Not even. Are you gonna write that one down for you?
No, go ahead and write it
Okay.
down. I'm gonna do it on this list.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking. I kept saying, "There's people on the thingy.
There
There's
are-
people on the thingy."
All right, Rob. This is your last pick of this round.
Make it count.
I'm not mistaken with my math. Yeah, this is the last pick.
Mustafa Ali.
Not a bad pick. It was someone I was looking at.
Decent pick. Decent pick. And my last pick of this round is gonna be. I'm gonna go with Mr. Randy Orton.
Not bad. I didn't even see his name on here, but I'm not. I mean, I knew he was on it.
He's a star.
But yeah.
So there we go. The third round is officially completed. I am no longer limited to the faction rules.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't kept up with who did I reach for the capacity.
I'm doing the
Okay.
stuff. Don't worry about it. But that does it for the third round here. And let's get into some other segments. So over the last week or so, 2 weeks, Rob, James, and I have been having discussions on our group chat about titles. The new Intercontinental Championship
Yeah.
is not well received by you two.
It's an awful belt.
It is a beautiful championship, and I will not have it.
I just think it was done. I think it was done with the wrong
Yeah.
intentions.
It makes the hardcore belt look classy.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. See, I don't know what you're talking about.
So-
have you seen the title up close, Rob?
Even from afar, it
here's
makes me
the-
want to barf.
Here's the thing for
What's wrong
me.
with
Here's the thing for
Even
me.
if it was just a pixel, it was. blurry.
First of all, it kind of reminds me of the bronze gold color or whatever it is. It reminds me of the first undisputed title.
That's not a bad thing.
It may not be, but still. I just think there was no reason for it to be changed other than they were just doing it because they may not be getting, these toy replica belts for the Intercontinental title were not as high.
I doubt that's a reason.
It's just one of the main reasons why they do add new belts is so people will buy them.
I think it's a Fox decision. They want new stuff.
I think at
Fuck
the
it.
very least,
I can
Nakamura
see
deserved
that.
a custom belt. Then.
I can see that. I mean, that's not a custom belt though.
It's not a custom. It's a permanent.
I think.
position.
I mean, you're gonna see that the belt's gonna get.
I
People are
think
gonna
it's-
pay for the belt. I can see your point about Fox.
Fox just got a new Universal Championship as well. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's gonna be a Fox Network decision. They want the new
And so that's
better looking titles.
well, they did new belt because even the Bray's belt.
Bray.
Wait, Bray's
Now-
on SmackDown.
Now that title is a little ugly. You see that one?
I'll have to look at
That's
that
right
one
up
again.
there with the Immortal belt.
No, that Immortal title is beautiful.
So, how many new belts does SmackDown get?
Well, they just got those two. There were rumors
I mean,
going
how many
around
belts do they have?
Just
There's
take
not
that
many
belt to
belts,
trick
you
or
know?
treat.
a few months ago. It was rumored that the tag titles for both brands were getting redesigned. It's just the Fiend's face, pretty much.
So this is really the belt.
hmm That's the Fiend's title. Now the Blue Universal title is still in the Funhouse. That's the title
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt has. The Fiend
Oh,
carries
right.
the other one.
To trick or treat.
No,
Only
they
the
take
trick
it
or
to the
treat.
ring.
No. Have you seen that one or that remake
Interesting.
of that Tommy Dreamer belt where he's
Yes, I saw that. Yeah, it was terrible. But anyways, let's talk about other titles. What are some of the better looking titles? Your favorite titles?
Well, I was a big fan. One of the first toy replica belt thing, not replica, but one of the foam belts, those foam ones, was the purple Intercontinental from the Attitude Era that Rock and Triple H.
Oh, interesting.
So that one's one of my favorites, and obviously the Wind
The
Eagle.
purple strap.
The purple strap.
It
But
was
just that belt, the Attitude Era,
the IC title.
the IC title.
Okay,
yeah.
I got it.
But
The Attitude Era
then
had
the
great
Wind
tag
Eagle,
belts.
the Wind Eagle is another good one.
It's a well-received one by many.
Yeah. And then I'm not totally against the Attitude Era World Title belt that Stone Cold used to
Oh,
have.
I love that one.
Oh, Smoking Skull belt?
Well, that, but just the blue strap belt.
Okay, Rob,
Those come to mind.
a couple of your favorites. What do you got?
The WCW tag belt Hall Nash had.
Oh, okay. Not bad.
Yeah. Obviously the the very first. Are you familiar with the old SmackDown video game, the PS2 one, the one
I
called
believe so,
SmackDown
yeah.
Save Your Mouth?
Yeah,
Yes.
That cruiserweight belt that was really from WCW back in the day.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
You like that one?
was a pretty interesting one.
That was a good one.
That was the
I
best
thought-
cruiserweight belt, like looking belt of that one from
Mhm.
that division.
I liked the European title.
European title was
I
good.
like the flags.
Yeah. I've been waiting for them to bring that belt back.
Rusev.
Maybe for NXT UK. That's a possibility.
That's what I thought was coming back.
I pretty much love all the NXT and NXT UK titles. They all look
Mhm.
different and good. I like the WCW Hardcore title. It's I
It's
think
been a
it's
minute.
pretty ugly, but I actually like the
It-
design. It was a
please
poor
explain.
imitation. It was a poor imitation of like the ECW and then WWE Hardcore title.
Okay.
But go ahead and look it up and see what
Yeah,
your,
let me-
give your thoughts on it. Got a big picture around here somewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
It's an ugly looking title, but I
No
like the
picture on
diff-
Wikipedia. They wanted that. Okay, I
You see
kind
it?
of. Is this the one?
I believe.
kind of remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of ugly. Look at it. Show it to Rob. You know what it looks like, Rob?
That's not the prettiest thing.
That's still wonderful compared to Bray's belt.
Oh,
That makes immortal belt like. Ooh.
Yeah, but I like that design because it was out of. I like the Canadian, the Landstorm when he just covered over the titles with the
Sounds familiar,
flags.
yeah.
But no, I mean, yeah.
I
I
think-
would say those right now the NXT ones are my
The
favorites.
NXT belt is good.
All of them. And
They never did anything different to the cruiserweight belt, huh?
no, it's still the same purple
Yeah.
strap, silver plated belt.
I-
But hopefully we'll get a new one soon.
I think that's like one of the biggest things for me is, well, first of all, a lot of those older belts are smaller, and
Mhm.
the plates on them are smaller.
Yeah.
But the colored straps
Mm-hmm.
are kind of what do it for me. Like the Ultimate Warrior had the yellow one. There's probably some other ones that had a shorter run. I think there was the baby blue Intercontinental, or was that the World? The Wind Eagle might have had a baby blue as well.
The strap.
Yeah,
There was a
so-
yellow strap.
The yellow
on
strap
Continental, for
on the
sure.
Intercontinental, I know for sure for Ultimate Warrior. So just some of those were kind of fun.
Mhm.
A lot of people, when it comes to customized belts, forget about the Rock's belt, the Brahma.
The one that was stolen and never.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
TV.
well, yeah. Got thrown into the river, I think. Or that was Austin. Well,
was-
they did to each other.
Austin. I don't think Rock's ever. Well, the Rock had like an intercontinental title that never made it to TV. They had a design for it, but I think it got like lost in the mail or something.
Oh, really?
There was a design that ended up,
Hmm.
never making it to TV. So, but yeah. So those are some of our favorite titles.
Some good titles.
Decent looking titles.
It's hard to try and have good belt design, if you ask me.
There's some out
They
there, but
try
yeah.
to make them too big.
Yeah, the NXT North America title is a good throwback. One Roderick Strong has right now.
Yeah.
It's a good throwback to the old territory days.
And that's what I like. I like a smaller belt that's not, I don't know, that doesn't look like a bulletin board.
Yeah, I see that. The WWE main roster titles kind of all need some upgrades, for
Yeah.
sure. And that's why I was so on board with the Intercontinental Championship, making a switch. You had two good runs with that title, the white strap title.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't mind the design. I think it's fine design, especially with Shinsuke. He makes it look good. I mean, if you've seen the Survivor Series entrance with the
I think when
it
I
looks
saw the
phenomenal.
Survivor Series entrance, it did I kind of opened up to it. a little bit.
It had a nice little look to it. So, anyways, we gotta hit commercial break. When we return, round number 4
Yeah.
of the BTR Fantasy League draft. So,
It'll
be
be
right-
interesting. A lot of good talent.
yeah, we'll be right back.
If someone has a free moment, can they help me color code this?
Hi, I'm Manny Violatis. I am a fourth-year journalism major,
Someone
and
help
you're
me color
listening
code
to
this list.
22 West Radio.
I got most of them. I got through all of mine.
As you walk
and
through
I
these
think I'm
halls
through
on
most
your way to
of.
work or home, think of those less
If you
fortunate.
want to just do yours, I think I did
apply
most
to
of
the
yours.
Center
What are the
Resources
colors
Center,
at?
an organization
Huh?
where
Where
you
are the
can
colors?
participate in
What
programs
do you mean?
providing people with assistive
Right
technology,
there. No, the other one.
workshops on how to use them,
Yeah.
housing workshops for homeless crisis assistance, and employment services such as
Oh,
resume
so you
writing
said four
and
is-
interviewing skills.
Wow. So that
For
one
more
is blue.
information, visit www.drcinc.org.
And now you're listening to 22 West Radio.
You're listening to 22 West Radio.
I'm listening to 22. What? Sorry?
You're listening to 22 West Radio.
I'm listening to 22 West Radio.
You're listening to 22 West Radio.
You're listening to 22 West Radio.
You got Matt Hardy, right, Rob?
Yeah.
Why can't I search for truth there?
Programming support for 22 West Radio is provided by Turkish Airlines.
Yeah.
With 307 destinations worldwide, Turkish Airlines flies to 124 countries
You guys ready?
and offers daily non-stop
Yeah,
flights
we're ready.
from
I'm
Los
just trying
Angeles
make
to
sure
Istanbul
the list so we don't
and
get
beyond.
confused during the show.
For more information,
Oh, we got
visit
that.
TurkishAirlines.com.
Alright.
Widen your
I
world.
can do it.
Hi, I'm Christian, Chief Engineer for 22 West Radio. I want to wish you a fantastic holiday and New Year. Thanks for listening.
And we're back with our special 2-hour 100th episode of Beyond the Ropes. I'm Ethan.
I'm James.
I'm Rob.
And we are BTR Pro Wrestling Talk. Now, kicking it off right here with our 4th round of the BTR Fantasy League Draft. Who's going to get picked first this time?
Oh, I just say myself.
See?
This is a shot in the dark.
Oh, look at that.
You botched
I
it.
got it. Finally.
I wonder
Oh,
how that happened.
wow. Okay. Hey, I was like third twice. All right. Let's see who gets picked. Gets pick number 2. Oh, look at that. Rob.
Okay, I see what's going on
So,
here. I
James,
see what's
your luck has run out, James.
It's alright. Hey, I got everyone I needed to get.
Eventually,
Be
people
honest.
get tired doing 450 splashes, you know?
I mean, hey,
Except the Undisputed Era, you didn't get
that's
them.
alright.
Or
That's
Marcus
alright.
Sun.
You get your little points.
All right. Now I have the struggle of having to pick first. You know how hard that is.
Not really. No, it wasn't
All right.
hard at all.
All right. Go with Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, not bad. As a single, you have to. Okay.
Yeah, it has to be single now. Not Bliss cross applesauce.
Well, I thought they could be tag team.
No, we remember we said.
Oh yeah. Oh, but the faction.
The faction was fine.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's on me.
Yeah, that is on.
Yeah.
All right, Rob, you got your first pick of the 4th round here.
Nobody's claimed the Miz, huh?
No one has claimed the Miz.
Nobody has claimed the Miz. Are you claiming the Miz?
Yeah.
You are claiming the Miz. Rob has Miz. Good
bad.
pick. Good pick. Did I? I'm a big fan of the Miz, and I didn't even write him down. That's unfortunate. It's all right. Go ahead,
Yeah,
James.
Can't go wrong with the Miz. Give me a second here. Looking through the list.
Oh, I need to look for more tag teams here. You guys took the rest of them I had.
Yeah, where am I at with the tag team count? What is the maximum tag team? It doesn't matter.
I don't know how many I reached or
There-
what.
Well, we'll do it next commercial.
There's
I'll
not
tell
5
you.
tag teams left after Rob. You know what? I'm gonna go with the young upstart, Rey Mysterio.
Wow.
Young?
The young upstart.
From 30 years ago.
Yeah.
The young upstart.
There
Rey
you
Mysterio.
go.
All right.
You're
He should be sponsored by Elmer's Glue.
he has the US title.
He does. He won the United States
Yes, he
Championship
did.
against AJ Styles in a nice match last week. So there you go.
He's doing big things.
Absolutely. My next pick, second pick. I'm going with this is 4th round, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just go with Aleister Black. Why
Not bad.
not? Why not?
Not bad at all.
I've had him locked up, but why not? Let's do it. All right, Rob, you got next pick.
Oh, okay.
Second pick of the 4th round.
Elias.
He just returned last week, actually, in a backstage segment with Dana Brooke and Drake Maverick.
Yeah, I didn't get the hype on that.
I
he was gone for a little bit, but they made it like, where are you big Brazilian superstar? I was kind of a little disappointed that it was Elias.
It's Elias. He's a superstar.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, your
It's
pick.
my turn?
Yeah, you got the second pick.
Okay, I got a big one here,
God.
and hopefully we have a little room to talk about this.
Oh, okay.
All right, we don't have to talk about it right away.
Who you got?
she is probably more over than anyone else this week. And
dear.
I think you just mentioned her.
Oh.
Okay, I was about to say, I was thinking already, James is trying to go like this already and like
No,
claimed all of them already.
No, she's over. Dana Brooke and Batista.
She's over. Did you see on Twitter, Rob?
She's over. I don't know how official
it's
this
about
this
time
couple
now.
is, but she's over.
Her and
She-
Batista have been sharing words on social media.
She's social media over, that's for sure. She's giving Ryder a run for his money.
Oh yeah.
In the
She might be the new internet champion.
yeah.
She might do a Batista bomb one of these days.
Yeah.
It might happen. We'll see.
As long as it lands me some points, that's fine with me.
She's a possibility for sure.
There you go.
All
I never
right.
thought I would make the Dana Brooke pick, but here we are. In
It's
2019.
not a bad pick.
Rounding out 2019.
Not a
All right.
terrible pick. Underrated pick, perhaps. But speaking of women, why not? Let's make it another woman for this round
There
for
you
me.
go. Get in on the fun.
Lacey Evans.
Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick
She
at all.
just knocked out Sasha Banks last week on SmackDown.
And she gets her promo time in.
She's gonna go after that
Yes.
women's championship, so I got some money on her. So
Nice,
you got
nice,
next,
nice.
Rob.
Okay. I wish there was the button, I forgot all about his segments. Push that button and just say, dummy, yeah.
Not a bad pick. Eli Drake. Rob is choosing. He's on NWA Power, but he is there every week, so he always cuts promos. I mean,
Yeah.
you're certain to get
Get
some
your
points
points.
there. All right, so this is the third pick for you?
For me, I had Rey Mysterio
Yes.
and Dana Brooke.
Yep. So the third pick of the fourth round.
I will go with.
Who do you got?
Power guys, yeah.
Oh, you're not.
Not ready. No. There's a lot of draft left.
We've got 2 more rounds after this.
That's still a lot of draft.
We do have to keep track of how many women and men we have, so we'll do it in the next break.
I'll go with my man Pockets. Is he still on the board?
Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, why not? I
he's-
got some wiggle room to make some fun
Wow, Orange Cassidy from AEW
picks. Yeah.
is heading over to Team James. That is your third pick. So this is my fourth pick of this round. Second to last pick. I'm under a lot of pressure, guys.
You have to be the first pick.
Jeez.
It's not for everybody.
I've got to look at the roster now. I haven't been looking at the roster. I've just been looking at my notes. But I don't have everyone here on my notes. So I've got to pick. I got to be smart about this. And in order to be smart, I have to pick someone who's going to be on TV each and every week. And someone who's going to be on TV each and every week is Le Champion.
Oh my
I'm gonna have a
gosh.
little bit of the bubbly after this.
Damn, I'm so.
I've got Chris Jericho.
How is he still on the board?
The inner circle is officially split up because what's his name took.
Star power right
Yeah,
there.
I got
He's still on
Chris
the
Jericho.
board.
He is the AEW champion, and he is
Star
now
power.
on Team Ethan.
He was right there.
Wow.
I left him for you guys to pick. There you go. Left him on the board.
Wow.
Rob, you've got your fourth pick here.
Gotta make the roster at least a bit glorious with Robert Roode by
There you
himself.
go.
Wow, splitting up another tag team, Rob.
If there's one thing
You're good at, you're splitting up
he's
tag
getting
teams.
something
We're
right.
not even having enough tag teams to fill out the 5 tag team limit here for this season.
There's still probably more still left.
I hope so. All right, James, you got this is your fourth pick. So there you go.
Can't believe he's still on the board. Actually, there's
Quite a few.
Actually, I'm gonna pull an audible from where I was gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Brock Lesnar.
Ooh.
Will he show up to work this year?
Yeah,
it
is he gonna
doesn't.
show up?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But when he does Brock Lesnar lose? No. Those are W points. I will be more than happy to take.
Maybe like 1 point.
Yeah.
One.
Hey, we'll take what we can get.
All right, so this is my last pick of the fourth round. So I gotta make it count, huh? I kind of should have said Jericho for the last pick. That would have been a stunning, way to close this round, huh? Let's see, who do we got? We got some Impact Wrestling superstars. We got a few NWA Power wrestlers.
There's some WWE guys out there.
There's
still.
some WWE guys out there. And you know what? I'm going to close it out for this fourth round for me.
Yeah.
With... I'm going to go with... Geez, now the pressure's on. I'm going to go with...
don't do it.
Who do you think?
I don't know. I'm not going to tell you.
All right. I'm going with Damian Priest.
Okay, you have me.
Yeah, Damian Priest. NXT up-and-comer Damian Priest.
He was in the 5-man?
He was in the 5-man. He was he competed, not in the War Games match, but he competed on that card.
War Games card.
So he's a staple in NXT. So I got him. That closes me out for the 4th round. Rob, this is your last pick for this round. Who you got?
Do I have a pick up? Yeah, I have a pick
You
up.
got one more
Okay,
pick.
Good.
Jeff Hardy.
There you go. Okay.
All right. Good for you, Rob.
See when he comes back. Hopefully he comes back.
He'll probably clock in finally at work before Brock Lesnar.
Oh, you might be right on that. James, this is your last pick of the round, 4th round.
I'm all about getting points.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you gotta break the law to do that.
Ooh.
Is there a No Age Outlaws?
Yeah, we're going Rusev.
Oh.
He's still on the board.
He's been on TV?
And he's out for vengeance. He's gonna be on TV if he's going after Lana.
He's been on TV.
Hey, speaking of Lana, did you put her on the list or no?
No, I did not.
Were you gonna pick her?
No, I was just saying in general. I was surprised that
I left her out. I left a few lower card members out. Just because
She could be on there later. I mean, she could be on there, but
I just left a few people out.
I mean, you're not gonna get any match points out of her.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You
so.
can get a promo, but
yeah, I just kind of left the people lower, either less likely to appear on TV or less likely to have matches.
Mhm.
Kind of left them out. I think I left Heath Slater out. I like Heath Slater. He's not there. Noe Jose, I think, is out as well. So I left a few people out, as well as a number of people from AEW and Impact.
Yeah.
I just kind of selected the main
I
stars.
had to throw some power guys on there. Just
I know when I looked at TNA, I'm like,
power
there's only
guys.
2 women there?
Yeah, so I don't know. That closes out this 4th round then. We got 2 more rounds.
I'm still mad he took Tessa Blanchard. Like this right here, this is like the round right here
dear.
where I would have gotten a Tessa Blanchard.
Because I had to take number 4.
Well, I'm just
took
thinking
the women,
no one.
4 horsemen.
I'm thinking no one's paying attention to Tessa. She's on every time I see TNA or Impact Wrestling. She's on there in the main event against the top
competing
men.
against guys, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, man,
All right. Well, before we get into commercial break,
sad move.
Morrow, Ronaldo,
Yeah.
and Corey Graves. Morrow was calling NXT TakeOver War Games, as he always does. And Corey Graves made a tweet pretty much saying, you know, there's a WWE Hall of Famer and well-known, you know, former wrestler on your announce table. He's pretty much kind of saying how Mauro Ranallo was not letting anyone else speak, which is, in a sense, true. But at the same time, he's well liked and obviously well received by fans because of his voice and his his delivery on commentary. Unfortunately, that led to a lot of backlash. Mauro Ranallo did not appear at Survivor Series as he was scheduled to, and he was not there at NXT last week. Tom Phillips had to fill in for him. Apparently this morning we did Pro Wrestling Sheet or someone confirmed, credible source
wrestling journalists have
said that Mauro is expected to be back in NXT this week, which is good.
Yeah.
Obviously Mauro deals with bipolar depression.
He's a big advocate for mental health.
It's pretty low with Corey Graves.
Yeah, Corey Graves has not been well liked. Apparently, backstage, I don't think people are making a big deal about it, but the fans are definitely going after him for it. And he did apologize, apparently, to Mauro Ranallo's manager, who called him out, and he apologized on his After the Bell podcast without mentioning any names.
Right.
We don't know if he apologized or talked to Mauro Ranallo privately, but hopefully things just get settled down, and hopefully we'll get to see Mauro back on our television screens this Wednesday on the UFC Network.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had any thoughts. Anyone thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just with social media and everything else, and sometimes we hear about this kind of situation a little too late when it comes to mental health and things of that nature. So this isn't the first time Mauro has taken a step back and removed himself from a situation. Something similar, I believe, was the case when JBL was giving him a hard time backstage or something along those lines. But yeah, so I mean, kind of good on Mauro in a way to kind of take a step back and just evaluate the situation for what it is. But yeah, sometimes we just need to take a break and collect our thoughts and just kind of get ourselves back on track. So hopefully everyone will come out better as a result of this. I mean, you don't want to see this drag on into any other you want to see this turn out to be a positive if it can in any way. Corey Graves is good. He's cool and all, but I think he kind of pushed things a little too hard on purpose, just to kind of have that edge about him and living the gimmick a little too hard.
Yeah, for sure. And we're gonna take a quick commercial break. I've got to get these counted because something may be off in our math or my math.
We just don't have any more tag teams.
Yeah, I'm looking at that, so we'll figure things out. But we're gonna hit a quick commercial break, and when we return, round 5 of the draft, and eventually round 6, because I think we're gonna run out of time, so we gotta probably do them back to back. But it's all fun. So right here on the 100th episode of Beyond the Ropes.
Besides, we still got factions that are still shaved down as tag teams now.
Technically, yeah.
That's true. I mean, whatever's fine. If there's not enough tag teams or whatever, we need to reevaluate.
They believe all people should be treated with dignity and respect, regardless of their functional capability. Their mission is to provide lifelong learning and vocational opportunities through creative arts for people of all abilities and ages. To find out more, or to get involved with this organization, head on over to www.ableartswork.org.
Wildcards that could count as any. Just make sure when you say...
I have what?
4 wild cards left. They could be anything.
Okay.
They don't have to be factions, but just say if you want to use as a wild
That
card.
was a cringy way to say hello in German. You will learn more of that if you join my show, So Deutsch, every Thursday from 12 to 1 p.m. I'm not only playing good German music and teaching you weird German words, but I will also tell you everything I know about the company. So listen to So Deutsch on 22westmedia.com.
So how many I have?
You should have 20 right now.
I have 4 wild cards.
Yo, my brothers and sisters, if you're a die-hard, gut-bucket, soul-stirred rock and roller hailing from Gen X, Y, or Z, chances are real good you've been robbed of a rock education. And that's because you grew up on covers of covers instead of hearing the original songs made by the African-American artists who invented rock and roll. So come to Rock Grad School every Monday night at 5 p.m. to the Roots and Roll radio show. I'm your host, Dr. Boogie.
Warning. Content of the following material, content of the following program is better.
Good morning, Long Beach State. The morning show that gets you up in the morning. Good Morning Long Beach State is a morning show that features music and talk with a different host each day. Good Morning Long Beach State, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on 22 West Radio. Just 22westmedia.com.
Hey, it's Zach Anderson Yoxheimer, your sports director here at 22 West Radio. We are the home of Long Beach State Athletics.
Ground ball up the middle. Huffman to first. Long Beach State is going to the Super Regionals. First time.
Students like me get hands-on experience doing play-by-play and sports commentary, as well as engineering in the studio.
Top speed. Hold strike 3. Bayou pumping his fist off the mound. Dirtbags hold the lead on at 6.
Listen live at 22westmedia.com or on your mobile device with the free Radio FX app. Find game dates and times at longbeachstate.com.
I'm Earl Beecher, and I'd like to invite you to join me every Monday morning from 10 until 12 noon for outstanding music. You know, they're kind enough to let me play anything I want here, so just join in and listen to the variety on 22 West Radio.
So I'm counting one as wild card.
Hi, I'm Jack, the music and production director for 22 West Radio. And as we reach the end of our fall semester here at Long Beach State, I want to wish you a delightful holiday and New Year. Thanks so much for listening.
You only have one woman? And we're back with Beyond the Ropes. I'm Ethan.
I'm James.
I'm Rob.
Oh man, we're gonna enter our fifth round, excuse me, of the Beyond the Ropes fantasy draft. doing my math here. Rob, you have 16 men. We're counting one of them as wild card now because you did go over. So you're out of men slots. You can use them for your wild cards, but yeah, you're out of men's
So
slots.
let's take the tag teams now.
Yeah,
and
finish
women.
off some of those tag teams.
You need, you need how many
Okay.
tag teams do you have?
So you
have
gotta pick the
Lucha
order
Brothers,
now?
right? Oh, and you have Breezango. So that's 2 tag teams. Okay, so you need 3 tag teams. You need 3 wild cards, and you need 9 women, because you've only had 1 woman on your roster. So these next 2 rounds. Is that math right?
Yeah, I mean he has 4 women. But, I mean he has the 1 woman, but then he has like the.
Well,
Why
women
does-
as
why
wild
does my
cards.
math- So we have 2 rounds left, right? That only leaves 10
Did
left.
you already pick the order or not?
We can always just go. We can just do it and then fill in the
Okay.
holes.
All right, I think that's right.
That's fine.
That's right. Okay, so next,
So you gotta randomize.
I have 10 men,
Okay.
6 women, 2 wild cards, and 2 tag teams. So I need technically 3 tag teams, 3 wild cards, 4 women, and 5 men. Did we do this math right? I feel like we did.
Probably not, but we're not math majors.
No, we're gonna go over the 30, aren't we?
That's okay. We can reevaluate after. Make
5,
some trades
10.
and stuff.
No, we did 30. Wow, I'm not a math major. Look at that. I did 35. Oh, wonderful.
35.
The wild card messed us up, but it's alright. So we're gonna have 35 on our roster.
That's fine.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with it. So technically, our math is wrong. So I think we need to do like 6 people now or 7 people.
For the round.
Yeah,
That's fine. We can always fill it out.
we're just gonna fill it out.
Yeah.
So
But we'll do the next round 1 or 2, 1 or 2 rounds.
yeah, let's go for it. All right, let's pick. Can we pick?
Yeah. You can
Go
just pick
for
me. Go ahead. That one right there.
James.
Yeah, I told you.
And
Can't keep it down for long.
Rob. All right. I go last again.
It's all sad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got.
You go.
Drew McIntyre still on the board?
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I won't go with Drew McIntyre.
Wow.
I'll go with Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens on the board?
What roster is he part of anyways? Did he go to NXT or is it just a one-time deal?
No, it was a one-time deal.
Who?
Rob.
Yeah, he's still on the round. I'll go with Kevin Owens.
All right. Go ahead, Rob.
Okay. Ryder and Hawkins.
That's a tag
Wow,
team.
tag team.
Well, he needs it. He's out
Yeah,
of
he does.
men's spots, so can't be splitting up tag teams anymore. Not really, unless he wants them for a wild card. But that would, I don't know if that would be a smart decision. All right. So I got next, huh?
Yeah.
We're gonna go for like 7 this round. So,
That's right.
I'm gonna go with Peyton Royce from the Iconics.
What?
Oh, you're separating
Why?
people now?
Oh, we have to. 'Cause,
Oh, okay.
Oh, because they're not together.
Yeah, yeah, we can't.
I was
get
like,
both.
what? Glad you did, because that was someone I was going to take as tag team, but I just saved it from
Yeah. All right. So.
So,
James.
Okay.
My turn again. So none of you guys picked Drew McIntyre?
No.
Okay, Drew McIntyre.
I mean, yeah.
Like, really?
I thought about it.
So I gotta pick like factions and stuff still or what?
You got a wild card. The wild cards count for
You
anyone.
can pick one solo person. You can pick one solo man. One.
I thought I had it already over.
Yeah, but you
count
can
it
give it as a wild
You
card.
can count it as a wild card.
We give you an exception.
Oh.
Some years will probably still end up being tag teams at the end of it.
Yeah.
So Awesome Kong is still there. I mean,
Yes, she is.
okay.
Yes,
yeah.
you got Awesome Kong.
Yeah.
You need some women. You need like 9 women on your roster. All right. So my turn.
Yes, yeah, he's taking Awesome Kong.
Billy Kay.
I was like, why didn't you just pick them together? Yeah, no, that's fine.
They are together.
Yeah.
There we go. That's so. I got 2 more women left, I guess.
Okay, and I have one more man.
I have not calculated all of them, so just keep track of that. I think you do have.
I updated the
Okay.
man one right now.
Okay.
And then I have like wild card spot.
You need some women and you need some wild cards. And,
And someone took Sasha? No.
Oh,
no. Give me Sasha.
I told you he was
Give
the
me
one that
Sasha.
just go like this too, bro.
I don't
'Cause
know.
it's
I don't
fun
know
to
what
go
they're
like
doing.
this.
I
It's
don't
fun to
know.
go like this, you know. Yeah, that's what he wanted.
I mean, you guys are leaving all these good people on the board. I don't know.
Don't you have the whole set now? Or
No.
No, Bailey's still out there.
Oh.
Rob,
That's
it's
the
your
only
turn.
one left, huh?
Rob, it's your turn. Poor Bailey. Rob didn't want her in our fantasy league either. So,
I know, yeah.
so yeah, your turn, Rob.
Alright.
You're still a really good. There is still, there's still a handful. I've been in WWE heavy. There's a lot of them there still. Look at that, this game slowly. There is a lot of them.
We got 10 minutes left, so go kind of quickly.
The rest of Frankie's team.
As a tag team,
yeah.
SCU. Okay.
Yeah.
They're a tag team, so just put SCU as.
At that point, you just got them all.
Yeah, I mean, you could have gotten them together.
That's fine.
But there you go.
It's gonna work out.
My turn, right?
Yeah.
I've got. I already got Kyrie. I've only got like one more woman, huh? Give me. Why did I put Nikki Bliss on my?
Well, Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross. I got Nikki Cross.
Silly move. What are you guys doing?
What? I can't pick them as a team.
As my very last male of the draft.
Okay.
Let me make sure he's not taken so I don't look silly. John Moxley.
That's a good pick.
How is he still on the board?
I didn't want him.
He wanted the whole Shield.
No, I'm just like.
I saw him. I didn't want him.
He's pretty prominent, I would think.
He is, but I don't want him. Rob, your turn. How many do we have so far?
You got to see.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Sonya Deville.
Good pick. Alright, and my pick is gonna be. I think I only have one more woman left, but I'm gonna go with Cameron Grimes. My next team. And Grimes. And that should be my 11th pick. And go ahead, James.
You know you want to go like this.
No, I haven't even really thought about that yet. Dashwood, what's her name?
Who?
Who?
Dashwood.
Neil Dashwood?
Isn't that what's her name? Emma, yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a horrible gimmick.
I'm gonna go with Jordan Grace.
Okay. I don't know how to spell her name.
Just JORDY Grace.
And then it's Rob's turn, right?
Yeah.
Selena Vega.
Good pick. I got Andrade.
Yeah, he's another guy. So my turn again?
And yeah, so we'll do this last one, even though it was like 6. We'll do this last one and then we'll reshuffle again. Then we'll do the next round.
Okay, just to go quickly, then I'll just take Rich Swann.
Rich Swann?
Rich Swann.
In fact,
Yeah.
Who's your turn? And Rob, your turn.
So what do I need? I need more like tag teams.
Tag teams and women. You're desperate for women, I think. Or we have wild card.
Mia Yim.
It's a good one. I considered her strongly a couple of times, but didn't pull the trigger. I will go.
Is Mia Yim the one from Colton?
From where?
Colton. In California.
She's from somewhere in California.
Yeah.
Not
Fontana.
Fontana. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I gotta go with the smart pick here. Braun Strowman.
Oh,
yeah, see?
Alright, so that's gonna do it for this round. We're gonna continue, but I'm gonna reshuffle and see if we're gonna.
Ethan doesn't want to be their pick.
Well, we went
No,
6.
I know,
we
I
went
know,
6, so I allowed it.
Just take it.
Might be you again.
Yep.
That's Rob.
Wow, Rob's first pick.
Oh. Am I going last again? Probably. Yeah. It's all good.
Okay.
Alright, so Rob,
So-
and then we go this way now.
Kenny and whatever left of his buddies are left.
Who and who?
Oh, so it's Kenny, Hangman Page. You pretty much got the elite. And you got the elite. That's a wild card.
I just put Kenny and friends.
Yeah. It's Kenny Omega, Hangman Page, and Matt Jackson because you already got Nick Jackson. So okay, I mean, I guess
made him on teams to begin with. You should just be
honestly. Yeah. Go ahead.
So pretty much this is everybody except Jericho, no? Oh no, he got Cody.
Jericho's not a part of the elite.
Oh yeah.
Do I still need women?
Yeah, a couple. Quite a few.
I'm searching. Yeah, it's Dakota.
Dakota?
That's a good pick.
Dakota, yeah.
Wait, did I get Dakota?
I'm just.
I don't think it was marked.
No,
I don't think I got her. No.
Yeah.
She's a good pick. She just turned heel. So, she's going to be on TV. My pick, right? Yep. So I'm third. Well, the ban is lifted, so I got Imperium.
Imperium.
Walter, Alexander Wolf, Marcel Bartel, and gee, I'm forgetting who the last guy is.
Is it my
Maybe
turn?
Knight. Yeah, Jim.
The Usos.
Yeah.
That's a tag team.
So I need.
So we may need to stop and redo the math on everything. Because
We'll just end the round. Well, when we get to the end of the round, then we'll just. This is the last round, right?
Yes.
The last round? Yeah, so we'll just finish the round and we'll worry about it. So my pick?
Yes. No, it's Rob's pick. Rob just picked?
Okay.
No, Rob just picked. Never mind, James. My bad.
Johnny Gargano still in
No, yes.
Yeah, you never picked the tag team.
He's on a tag team. That's right. You need.
Oh, I need people.
I think you're out of guys.
I might
honestly.
be.
I think you might have gone over.
You have a wild card though, no?
It's your
What about
wild card,
women?
so you
Yeah.
can use it as a wild card. You can count it as a wild card.
Well, yeah.
Because I think you might be.
I had 4. You said I had 4 wild cards.
Yeah. So, all right. You need some tag teams too, man. All right. My turn, right? Jeez. Should look at my list, huh? Has Ricochet been picked?
No.
I got Ricochet.
Yeah,
then.
I've passed by him a few times, but.
I got the big team.
Okay.
And then I'll go with Heavy Machinery. Oh, if she's still available.
Yeah, they are. It's not a bad tag team because they win matches. When they get on No, they do win matches. Oh, it's choking on us. That's it. This is the end of the show.
Oh no.
Alright. So, I think I got next pick, right?
Yeah.
We're almost out of time and you still have jumping jacks. So,
Was that where I was? Is that my
Oh yeah. He's like, we gotta squeeze that in the video.
we gotta squeeze that in. So, I'm gonna go with, you know what? No, I got women. Let's go with, geez, everyone on my list has been picked already. So I gotta go to this list. Dominic Dijakovic.
Oh my god, I thought you picked Dominic Ray's son.
Dominic Dijakovic.
Is there any tag team left? Like,
There are, well, you split up the Street Profits, so that's on you.
Yeah.
You split up,
no, the ones that are left, like, without the individual ones, like.
No.
There might not be. There might, the Inner Circle, Santana or Ortiz.
Oh, okay, so the rest of the inner circle?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The
You
rest of
got-
the inner circle.
The rest of Inner Circle?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Jake Hager and Santana and Ortiz. Because I got Jericho. So I ruined your leader. Your leader's on my. So as long as the.
As long as he doesn't have to go on tour.
No, well, yeah. We'll see. All right, so are we? How many more people? I think we're gonna wrap it up here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go off the air. We're gonna tally up stuff. If we're still missing people, we'll do that off the air.
But I'll do jumping jacks.
And you're gonna do jumping jacks right now. You owe us some jumping jacks, so.
Oh, I know.
And we got a camera right here.
I know, he should be talking while he's still doing it.
Well, I can't do it
guess.
with the headset on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta take that off.
Yeah.
No, we don't
How
wanna
many?
risk.
How many am I doing? How many am I
You
doing?
owe us 5, I think.
5. We'll go 5.
I'm being generous. I'll just say 5.
There we go, yeah.
Here we go.
I'm trying not to knock anything down.
Live 100th episode.
All right, here we
Gotta
go.
do some jumping jacks. Here we go.
Okay, let's see.
Damn, he got the camcorder and everything.
Hold on,
You
hold
see
on. Let me
this?
try that again.
Ready?
Ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the next one for you guys. There you go.
This is why he's our cruiserweight, ladies and gentlemen.
Go ahead and
Ladies and gentlemen,
put that on. Put that on the interwebs.
We're wrapping up the show. We didn't get through everything. This fantasy draft went overboard, but it's okay. We were having fun. And we're going to, again, as we go off the air, we're going to tally up all these competitors, make sure we have even amount. And we're not math majors because I
I'm not.
managed to get 35 people on a 30
30
man roster. So,
we're back next week, though, right?
Are we back next week? Yeah, we are. Okay, so we'll be back triple digits from now on. Episode 101 next week. But
And
any
you may
last
get a Twitch.
words?
You may get a Twitch stream. No promises.
No promises. So, Rob, any final words as we go off the air here?
Any thoughts about reaching 100 episodes? Did you ever think this series of yours would reach 100 episodes?
I mean, I'm just glad, we're able to come to a new station after we transferred and that Ethan picked the right school, to transfer to the same school and go ahead and continue.
So what would have happened if Ethan didn't pick this school? Would you
I
still have
was
continued
like,
the show?
I know that he had to continue Cerritos, but I was like, this is a tag team thing. This requires, a team to do such a thing.
Without a doubt. And James, what are your thoughts?
Again, like I said at the beginning of the show, I'm proud of the both of you guys. Thank you for having me on and allowing me to join this team and turning this tag team into a faction.
Awesome. We are the NWO. And some final thoughts from me. Oh dear, the lighting's terrible.
You want me to hold it for you? I mean, I don't know if I'll help you with the lighting, but
I like the Let me start this over here. It's been a fun 100 episodes. Here's to 100 more, and we're gonna get some more stuff. I do have one more announcement. A spin-off is happening. I did mention it to them a number of weeks ago on Instagram stories. I wanted to do.
I was like, wait, what?
A bit of a spin-off. A bit of a spin-off where I kind of review wrestling the week in various segments. So a spin-off is coming very soon. I don't have any dates yet, but BTR Lightning, hosted by yours truly, will be hosting it very soon.
I like how you say you don't like WCW, but it's a reference to Thunder.
I don't like AEW trying to be WCW.
I like it though. I like it. Get the Instagram going a little bit.
It's gonna be lightning quick. Thank you for tuning in on our 100th 2-hour special. Until next time, we will see you from episode 101 moving forward.
Let's make it 100 more, will we?
This episode has been too sweet, and until then, we are officially deleted for the evening. Bye, everyone.
Bye, y'all.
See you.
Bye.